Hello friends, welcome back to NSA Maths. Next example on Gauss divergence theorem. Evaluate double integration over S x I bar plus yj bar plus z square k bar dot ds bar, where S is curved surface of cylinder x square plus y square equals to 4 bounded by the planes z equals to 0 and z equals to 2. So see, first we try to draw the given surface. So the given surface is the cylinder x square plus y square equals to 4 bounded by the planes z equals to 0 and z equals to 2. So see, suppose this is our z axis, this is y axis and this is x axis. Now the given cylinder x square plus y square equals to 4 bounded by the plane z equals to 0. So for z equals to 0, that means here the circle is x square plus y square equals to 4. So it looks like this is x square plus y square equals to 4 at z equals to 0. Again we have to draw the same circle x square plus y square equals to 4 at z equals to 2. So suppose here somewhere the point z equals to 2. So again we can draw the circle. This is again the circle x square plus y square equals to 4 at z equals to 2. If you join these points, so we will get a cylinder. And our surface S is a curved surface of the cylinder. That means whatever this curved region, whatever the curved surface, this is our surface S. But how many surfaces for the cylinder? So cylinder has total 3 surfaces. The one is curved surfaces, second one is the top surface, that is the plane surface, and third one is the bottom surface, that is again a plane surface. Now the question is to evaluate the double integration over the surface S, which is only the curved surface. So we call it as a curved surface as a surface S. Now this top surface, that is the plane surface, call it as a S1, and this bottom surface, that is again a plane surface, call it as S2. Now here we have to use Gauss divergence theorem because this LHS is similar to, or this term is similar to the LHS of Gauss divergence theorem. According to Gauss divergence theorem, for a closed surface S, but here surface S is not a closed surface because our surface S is given as only the curved surface of the cylinder. So to make this shape close, we require to add surface S1 and surface S2. So we can write Gauss divergence theorem as double integration over the surface S f bar dot n cap ds plus double integration over surface S1 f bar dot n cap ds plus double integration over surface S2 f bar dot n cap ds is equals to triple integration over volume v del dot f bar dv. Here the actual statement of Gauss divergence theorem for this particular example. Now we are looking for this. We have to calculate this term, double integration over surface S, this f bar dot n cap ds or ds bar. So these two terms goes to RHS. We will get, see, therefore double integration over surface S f bar dot n cap ds can be written as dot ds bar is equals to triple integration over volume v del dot f bar dv minus double integration over surface S1 f bar dot n cap ds plus double integration over surface S2 f bar dot n cap ds. Call it as, or it is say I1 minus I2, here is again minus sign, minus I3. Call it as equation number 1. The left hand side is double integration over S x I bar plus yj bar plus z square k bar dot ds bar. This is value of f bar dot ds bar. Now to solve this or to find this value, we require to find the value of I1, I2 and I3. So 1 by 1 we calculate this. So for calculating I1, first we require to calculate del dot F bar. Given value of F bar is xi bar plus yj bar plus z square k bar. Therefore del dot F bar is equals to I bar into dabba by dabba x plus j bar into dabba by dabba y plus k bar into dabba by dabba z. Dot product with xi bar plus yj bar plus z square k bar. Taking dot product, that means derivative of x with respect to x, it is 1. Derivative of y with respect to y, it is again 1. And derivative of z square with respect to z, it is 2z. So you will get 2 plus 2z. Value of del dot F bar is 2 plus 2z. When we try to put here, so I1 becomes triple integration over V. Del dot F bar is 2 plus 2z into dv. dv can be written as dx, dy, dz. Out of that, limits of z are given. Z varies from 0 to 2. So we can put the limits of z here. So we will get double integration as it is. Third integration, z varies from 0 to 2. 2 plus 2z dx, dy, dz. Now evaluating this integral with respect to z, we will get double integration. Then this is 2z plus 2z square by 2 having limit 0 to 2 dx, dy. This is equals to, after putting the limits, you will get value of z is 2, 2 into 2 it is 4, plus 2 to get cancelled, and this z square, that is 2 square, is 4. And when you put lower limit, it becomes 0 dx, dy. That is equals to double integration 8 times double integration dx, dy. Now qualify the equation number 2. Now see, for we have to evaluate I2, that means over the surface S1. For that we require to calculate the value of F bar dot n cap. But for the surface S1, what is the value of n cap? So n cap is the unit normal in the outward direction. So for this surface, the unit normal in the outward direction is along k bar. This is a unit normal. So value of n cap is equals to here k bar. Since this surface is the top surface along the z axis, so the value of n cap for this S1 surface, n cap is equals to k bar. So you can write here, for S1, n cap is equals to k bar, and for S2, what is n cap? See, S2 is the bottom surface, so unit normal in the outward direction. So this is direction of normal, that is outward direction, and this direction is opposite to z axis. So we have to take value of n cap is equals to minus of k bar. So for surface S2, n cap is equals to minus k bar. This implies for surface S1, F bar dot n cap is equals to value of F bar is xi bar plus yj bar plus z square k bar. So F bar dot n cap is xi bar plus yj bar plus z square k bar dot k bar. This is z square. This is for surface S1. Now for surface S2, see, for surface S2, F bar dot n cap is equals to xi bar plus yj bar plus z square k bar dot n cap. Value of n cap for the surface S2 is minus k bar. So you will get here minus of z square. So put all these values in equation number 1 in I1, I2, I3. So see what you will get. We will get double integration over S, xi bar plus yj bar plus z square k bar dot ds bar is equals to I1 is triple integration, and we already calculated the value of I1. Value of I1 is, in equation number 2 you will get 8 times double integration dx dy. So put here value of I1, 8 times double integration dx dy, plus, or sorry, minus I2. Value of I2, that is double integration over surface S1, f bar dot n cap. Value of f bar dot n cap is z square, and value of ds is dx into dy, because so this surface is above this xy plane, so value of dx dy, ds is dx into dy, minus sign I3, that is double integration over surface S2. Value of f bar dot n cap is minus z square for surface S2, minus z square. Again ds is dx into dy for surface S2, for because the surface S2 is in xy plane. Here we can write value of ds is dx into dy. Here is also value of ds is dx into dy. Now after putting all these values, see, we will get this result. Now see, for the surface S1, surface S1 is the top surface, surface S1 is the top surface. For that, value of z is equals to 2, and for surface S2 it is the bottom surface that passed through the origin. For that, value of z equals to 0. So for the surface S1 put value of z equals to 2, and for surface S2 put value of z equals to 0. For surface S1, for this surface z is equals to 2, and for this surface z is equals to 0. So you will get this is equals to 8 times double integration dx dy, minus double integration over S1, value of z is 2, so z square is 4 dx dy, minus, and this minus taken outside, plus double integration over S2, value of z is 0 dx dy. So third term automatically becomes 0. So you will get, this is second integral is 4 times dx dy, first integral is 8 times, so 8 times minus 4 times, that is 4 times double integration dx dy. Now this is over surface S1. Now we have to evaluate this double integration dx dy over the surface S1 or over this circle. Now what is the equation of the circle? Equation of circle is x square plus y square is equals to 4. Equation of circle is x square plus y square is equals to 4. Or we can take this circle or this circle, both circles having same equations. So you have to evaluate the double integration over this circles, x square plus y square equals to 4. So given surface is a circle, x square plus y square is equals to 4. Therefore put x is equals to r cos theta, y is equals to r sin theta, dx into dy is equals to r dr d theta. Value of r varies from 0 to radius. Radius of the circle is 2, and theta varies from 0 to 2 pi, because this is a full circle, whole circle. Now put here all these values in this equation. So you will get double integration over the surface S, xi bar plus yj bar plus z square k bar dot ds bar. This is equals to 4 times r varies from 0 to 2, theta varies from 0 to 2 pi, and dx dy, that is r cos theta, dx dy is r dr d theta. Now this is equals to 4 times terms of r separate, r dr, terms of theta separate, d theta. Taking integration, it is 4 times r square by 2, limit 0 to 2, and integration of d theta is theta having limit 0 to 2 pi. It is 4 times, when you put upper limit r equals to 2, 2 square is 4, 4 upon 2 is 2. Multiply by value of theta is 2 pi. So you will get here 2 into 2 pi, that is 4 into 2 is 8, into 2 is 16 pi. That is our final answer. We can also calculate here, see, Here 4 times double integration dx dy. We can also use alternative method. This double integration dx dy is nothing but the area of circle. Area of circle is pi into r square. R is 2, r square is 4. So pi into 4 is 4 pi. So area of circle is 4 pi into this 4. You will get 16 pi. Directly answer here. Or we can also use this method to calculate this. So this is our final answer. Thank you.